And how are you going? How are you feeling? Where are you? What time is it? Fill us in, mate.
I'm in New York. It's 7, and I'm deciding whether I've eaten enough or if there's still dinner for me. I don't know. I might
always room. There's always room for another little. I call it a snackette. If it's like a meal, if a meal has already been consumed or the timing is wrong, if it's just a snackette, even if it's a large portion, it's fine. You just snack it up.
Like you throw the word snack in there to change the feeling of how much you're eating. I think that's smart.
Right. Exactly right. I got you. I got you. Anytime you need me to just like give you a word to justify any
action.
But it has to be a bit slutty, like, which is my word for like, a bit indulgent there.
So got it. Oh, that's another good one. You've changed the way I'll be speaking already in the short time we've been talking.
Well, congratulations, mate, on a really glorious record. It's
thank you.
Certainly what I needed, I think. And it's morning here and I'm very heavily pregnant. So I wasn't feeling it. And I thought, you know what? Like, I have been listening to the album, but before the interview, I'll play it. And it filled my house with a glorious cacophony of goodness. So
thanks, Ash. That means a lot to me. That's the hope.
Absolutely. Thank you, first of all, for making time to chat to
us. Are you pregnant, like any minute kind of pregnant?
No, like in about a month and a half.
Oh, wow. And you have a contraption?
Yeah, it's called a belly band. It's very attractive.
And what is it? Is it just sort of support it?
It kind of like, because I'm like super short and I have no torso.
Because I'm wicked short.
I am. Like, I went to my doctor. I'm like, this baby is huge. Fuck. Like,
I have no sense of your height from this angle. Are you like, I'm like 5 feet?
5'2".
Okay, that's good. It's not that short.
That's tiny, but my actual torso is like also small. So I thought I had this giant ass baby, and the doctor was like, "No, there's just no room in your stomach for it." So he's just like,
So you have a normal baby that's just taking up a lot of space because of the size of your torso, hence the belly band.
It's on me. So usually I wear the belly band under the clothes, but fuck it, we're down. I'm going nowhere. You can't see me from here down. It's going on the
also
of the dress.
This is all. There's no video to this, right? So we can talk about this in any way. I can tell everyone that I think it's a bold choice for you to have a leopard print baby band, and nothing seems to matter.
I wish. It only comes in a nude color, which is not cool at all.
The baby band was a little surgical. It was a little clinical, the color of it.
Maybe after maternity leave, I won't return to my radio show. I'll just launch a line of leopard print belly bands. I'll give you 10% because you are the impetus. And then, we'll blow this town up.
Ash, I would have been fine with 5%.
Damn it. Always been a shitty negotiator. First of all, I want to talk about if it was really you doing the almost splits in the Stop Making This Hurt video in the jeans, or was that like a really quick stunt double?
It was a really quick stunt double.
What?
And the stunt double? Are you kidding me? You think I can do a split? And I knew that. I was like, when we were doing the video, I was like, I want someone to do some crazy split, and I want it to be like because at first we were like, should someone do like a backflip? We're like, no, let's have it do something where people could think it's you, and there's sort of an absurdity to like, that's obviously not him. Wait a second, is that him?
Oh, you got me. Take it as a compliment that I thought I wouldn't be surprised if in his bag of tricks he's really open hip flexes.
So the story though was the stunt double came. It was twins, and they both showed up, and they said, which one do you want? And I was like, I don't know. What do you guys decide?
And you actually had to choose a twin?
I was like, you guys figure it out. Because they were like, they're like a stunt double team, and they were identical twins. So I was like, both
lined up just your butts and had like everything hidden but the butts. Everyone knew like which butt was yours, and then they sort of gathered around and said, "Butt A is most like the Antonoff."
Yeah, we'll go with that one. Yeah, that probably in hindsight that would have been the move, wouldn't it have?
It would have, along with the leopard print belly band. But like hindsight's a beautiful thing. You can't always know. Sometimes you got to just learn as you go and adjust. So you'll know for next time. I got you. We just solving all the problems of the world. How do you manage, like, I struggle to like do much, not just because I'm pregnant, just because I get, you know what it's like, especially in this day and age where everything's a lot. So do you have like a person that's like, this month you're working on this, but then you've got to do the Bleachers records, or are you just like ad hoc? Call me, I'm free. Yeah, we'll work on that. But then I got to do. How does that actually like work for you to do your own shit, but then very much be involved in some of our favorites artists' lives as well?
You know, they're always like, sorry, there's an ambulance outside.
So New York,
Yeah,
it's very cool for me, stuck in Sydney. I love it.
Ash, I gotta go. The ambulance I called for myself is here, so I gotta. I'm bleeding a lot right now. I thought I might as well do the interview.
It means it's from somewhere I don't want to know about. And God.
Or you could have gone with the whole acting like you did see it, and hence the radio portion of it.
Damn it.
Yeah, but okay. I think so. First of all, you know, you start to, you know, you could make a lot of plans, but when it comes to writing and making records, you get drawn to things, and you kind of get lost in them. And I've always felt like you follow that. So with Bleachers records, it's funny because sometimes people are like, where do you find the time to do them? And then other times people are like, why did it take you so long between records? and the answer is actually both. It's the same for both, which is you make them when you feel compelled to. And so the reason why is sometimes it takes so long. And also the reason why I always have space to do them is, you know, it kind of comes out of you. So in a weird way, there's almost a relief to it. Like you're just left to be the person documenting it. Like, so you come home and you get an idea, you go write it out, you know, or you think you have a day off, you think you have a week off, you think, you know, I started writing again recently. I thought I was going to have this sort of relaxing after the album comes out period, and stuff just happens. So I don't know. It's a question that comes up a lot because I guess I appear to be a certain amount productive.
Yeah.
But everything kind of just like slots in. And I think the real answer is just if you do things that inspire you, they almost create more time in your life.
I love that. I love that idea.
Yeah.
I think so many of us who don't work in kind of the industry just assume that there's like someone in a suit that's like calling you being like, you've got this 9 o'clock and you're locked into this and then you'll have, you know, but I guess it's cool that it's a bit more organic than that, which I guess is something that you've purposefully kind of worked towards and you set your life.
A little bit, almost the opposite. Sometimes I feel like I'm calling my people and being like, hey, I did this, and this. And you know, how do we do this? Or even with like Bleacher stuff, I'm like, I want to go play here. I want to do this. Like, how do we make it work? Sometimes it feels like a little bit of that kind of game.
That's fun. I love that. I've heard you say in an interview that all you know is making records, which I do believe, but I know there would be a close second, like something else that, you know, it's not the thing that is all you know, but it's like, but that thing I'm also like pretty good with, or I know that, whether it's, I don't know, a recipe or a hobby. Is there anything else that comes even
like board games or puzzle? I play a lot of, I like games. I like
physical games.
Yeah, like physical. I'm very strangely competitive in dumb areas. Like if we were together and we like, I love making bets and I love being like, I bet you this, I bet you that. I love. It's weird because there's so little competition in music.
Yeah,
it's such like a different kind of expression that I get. Like, because I like I love to like fucking play Jenga or something. I would just love to. If you and I put all the money we had on a game of Jenga and then just one of us was left just, you know, destitute and pregnant, maybe. I don't know, because that's, you know, that's how it could go. I would take
those odds. You know,
you think you'd beat me?
No, it'd be worth the chat. It'd be worth the risk because, you know, like I'm good, but you're real. Like you probably got more money.
No, I'm not even good. I'm not even good.
Like financially, like you've got way more to lose. So I'd be happy to lose what I have. No chance of winning all your money. I'd be like, yeah, I'll take those odds. I can get a job.
We can't know, so maybe we should just make a deal right now.
I'm gonna do it. My husband.
Yeah, we just swap.
That could be awkward if in 5 minutes I walk up and go, sorry, we've got to move out of the house. Because Jack Antonoff owns it now. We're gonna go live with my mom and hear about conspiracy theories.
Jack, we switched assets and it didn't go well.
We
Turns out he
didn't
has a
know
lot
how
of gambling
up.
debts. We've inherited a mountain of debt.
Woo! Yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm in labor. Oh god. That's so fun.
Yeah.
I also love your dad. What a legend. Oh mate. Because and obviously you research into these sorts of things and you realize that, like it's not just this like one-off thing that he just appears and like people know him and he's quite successful and he's like you and your sister, he's into it. But does he feel like a bit cool? Like when you say, hey dad, like, why don't you jump on this one? Is he secure enough in his own coolness that he doesn't feel special? Or is he like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna come and play?
No, he feels special, but then his coolness will come out like, if he comes and plays with like Fallon or something, he's really excited. And then at like sound check or something, he'll be like, why is this taking so long? Like, why is this what is this? And it's like, what are you doing? Like he's very it's very hard to get him to do anything he doesn't want to do or be anywhere. A little bit like a child, where like they're constantly looking for explanation as to why things are working a certain way, which is not a good quality in touring, because touring is just a big hurry up and wait for everything.
Yes.
So and he's not often wrong. It's sort of like, I don't know, it's just how we do it. Just wait. Just shut up and wait.
I think that's like, it's a cyclical thing, right? You're a kid and you ask that, and then you kind of grow up and learn to just like put up with stuff. And then you get older again and you're like, no, my time's precious again. Stuff this. Why are we? So it makes sense.
It does. But he's always seemingly been that way from anecdotally through all points of his life.
Okay. So that's just him. And I respect that.
I think he's an asshole is what the word we're looking for.
It's obviously worked well for him though.
Yeah.
You can get
Actually, there's like a big storm. I don't know if you can see this. You probably can't, but like since we started talking, like a dark cloud, which may have been in some ways you may be affecting this. I don't know how, but since we started talking, a dark cloud has come over the city, and there's a really strange vibe out there.
That's the universe telling you you're about to lose all of your assets to a 5-year-old pregnant lady in Sydney, Australia, who you will never hear from again.
That's the universe saying, don't make the deal.
Don't do it, Jack.
Yeah, don't inherit a mountain of debt. Oh, well, lightning.
Real estate is skyrocketing right now. So, I mean, if you sold this place, you could make a tidy profit. So, I mean,
okay, so
about it.
All right, so I'll leverage it. I'll figure it out.
I'm sure you've got some people.
Maybe I'll make a new life in Sydney.
Why not?
I mean,
the best. Well, not now.
The one thing when you're American, nobody shuts up about Australia and how nice the life is. Everyone, like, it's like a big thing. Like, it's just sort of like, well, why don't they just do this and move to Australia? Like, it's sort of known as this place. And maybe because it's an English-speaking country, Americans feel like it's like their version of like a place to like get away to, and like just it's just everyone.
Especially here, like people are not competitive, and we just give each other a break more, which could be a bad thing, and maybe it leads to laziness because we also have like incredible free education, healthcare. So if you wanted to be a bum, you could. But like I go to America or New York, LA, and I'm like, whoa, everyone is so like, I'm doing this, I'm gonna do this. Let me hook you up with this. But I'm like, everyone just relax. It's very different in that sense.
I don't think it breeds laziness. I think it breeds happiness.
Yeah, you're right.
And but I will say this about Australia. At the studio I work at, there's an Australian food place around the corner, and I can't place what's different than, it's just like a lot of avocados and stuff, and I'm kind of like, okay,
lots of avocado.
I can't really place the cuisine too much, but these are just things that I wanted to bring up along with the belly band.
We've done well, but if it's after, and I was saying this to someone, I can't remember who the artist was this week. Once it gets to like 8 or 9 o'clock, though, you can't do anything or eat any of that delicious food. Like in the States, you crave your favorite. Things close. People are like, no, we're going home. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like okay, in New York, everything is open pretty much all night. Like my favorite, like, and I'm not talking about like just like pizza and shit. Like nothing is just nothing you can't get at any time. The one thing, like, how people say shit and it's just stupid and not true. The one thing people say that is actually real and true is that New York is the city that never sleeps. 100% true.
If I lived in New York during this pregnancy, I would be morbidly obese because I could just give into my cravings at 1 a.m. I could get whatever. But now it's like, no, everything's closed, go to bed. So I do that. So I guess yeah, pros and cons of everywhere. Come and visit when you can. And all this.
I really want to. I mean, what the fuck?
Show's over.
I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad, but I had some plans, some behind the scene plans, and now they're getting weird. As soon as I can get down there and play this record, I am just dying to.
Well, we will open our arms and welcome you with joy and gratitude when you do, Jack Antonoff, because we love you and you're always a pleasure to chat to. And please stay well, happy, and safe. All right.
Good luck with your impending child.
Yeah, he'll be right. He's gonna have a great life, I think.
Nice to talk to you, Ash.
See you, matey moo. Have a great one.